Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, make sure you put that notification bell on just so you're notified of every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, just to clear things up, if I sound a little bit nasally, my body is not enjoying the change in the English weather. We are transitioning from summer to autumn, and it's been raining a hell of a lot recently, and yeah, my body's not enjoying it. So I have got just a little bit of a head cold. It's not what you think it is, don't worry. Yeah, my body's just not enjoying it whatsoever. Let's get into today's video. So if you saw my previous video, you know that I just reviewed one of the Revolution Halloween palettes, Midnight Rose, and as I mentioned in that video, I have got an iHeart Revolution review going up this week as well, and that is a review on the iHeart Revolution Halloween Love Spells palette. This again is one of the Halloween palettes. They've got two of them, Love Spells and I can't remember the name of the other one, but I picked up the Love Spells one just because, I don't know, I kind of like the colour story a little bit more. But if you would like me to review on the other one, then please let me know. So yeah, this is called Love Spells. This is what the packaging looks like. How pretty is this packaging? I absolutely love it. This is so different for iHeart Revolution. They have never done like a palette design and stuff like this before, so I'm really excited to give this a go. One thing to note about this palette as well is that it actually retails for £12, so this is the most expensive palette that iHeart Revolution have done today. So let's get this open and have a look inside. So what I love is that the packaging on the box is the exact same on the actual palette, and it's actually like this way up, the packaging. Normally obviously all their palettes are like this, but it is this way up, and then it opens up like this, and this is what the palette looks like. So inside you do get a variety of colours in here for a Halloween palette. Obviously I know this is a Love Spells palette, so it is themed with like pinks and purples and reds. Another thing to note is that there is a lot of shimmers in this palette. I think I counted there are about 5 or 6 mattes in here, and the rest are shimmers. So if you do love, you know, shimmer shades, you're gonna love this because there is so many in here. There's quite a lot of different shades in here as well. Obviously the packaging is like this way up as well, so all the names are written across here. There is actually a mirror in here as well. It's different for iHeart Revolution. I like how they've tried something a bit different this year for Halloween. And I do really like the colour theme of the palette. It is really, really nice. This is cruelty free and vegan, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I like the back as well. It's got all like love hearts and stuff on it. This is just super cute. I absolutely love it. But now we're going to dive into the swatches because I'm very intrigued to know what this is going to swatch like. So these are 4 of the rose swatched, and how stunning is this? Oh my god, I absolutely love loads of the shades in here. Like that purple matte is stunning, the purple shimmer is beautiful, and the mattes are actually really pigmented in here. I didn't expect it to swatch this good, but I am actually so impressed. And these are the bottom 2 rows, and the majority of these are like shimmers, but they all feel so super soft and creamy. I'm just like, I can't even speak. Like, I'm honestly so impressed with the formulas in this palette, like unreal. I forgot to mention as well, there's a duochrome in here. It's called Shadow. It's this green here. I don't know if you can tell, but in certain like angles it's brown and then it's green. Like, it is beautiful. Okay, so we are now going to dive in to the eye look first. We obviously have to prime, and I'm actually going to just go back to using my P. Louise base today. My September buys that's going up next week. I did actually buy more P. Louise bases, but not like these ones. Get excited for that next week because I've honestly, just in the past week, I've got a box down there on the floor. There is a lot of new makeup, and I'm talking a scary amount. Like, I've been sending my patrons pictures of all the makeup that I've bought this week. Some of them are just as bad as me, which doesn't make me feel bad, but I've bought a lot. And also, I know you guys asked me in my XX Revolution video to review the purple version. I've got it, I know, I told you. If you want to see things, I will deliver. So that review will be up at some point as well. I've honestly got so many videos planned. I'm very busy with videos, which is good. I'd rather be in this position rather than not have enough videos to film. But yeah, so get excited for that. I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush and I'm going to take this transition shade here, which is called Sublime. It's a beautiful like peachy matte, and I'm just going to place this in my crease. It is quite pigmented for a light transition shade, I must say, and when I actually apply it on the lid, it is much more peachy and pinky when I put it on my lid, because in the pan it looks quite neutral, but look how pigmented that is considering this is meant to be a really light transition. I'm going to take Spooky, which is the matte pink in this palette, and I'm just gonna go over the top of this shade, make it a bit more pinky. Oh my god, that shade is beautiful. These shades look so like dull in the palette, but when you put them on your lid, they like transform into these like beautiful matte shades. Okay, and then I'm going to take this Bewitched shade, this purple. I'm still using the same brush, by the way. And I'm just going to blend this maybe just a little bit further down, covering the majority of my lid. Then I'm going to take a clean Morphe M441 brush and I'm going to go back in with Sublime and use that to blend out this pink. Okay, that has blended out absolutely beautifully. I'm so happy with those shades. They're absolutely stunning together, and they're blending really easy. So I'm super impressed so far. What I'm going to do now is take a Morphe M506. These are like honestly one of my favourite brushes for eye looks, obviously because they're just like really precise. I'm going to take the red in here, which is called Spellbook. It's quite, these shades are quite, what's the word? Kickbacky. So just beware of that. I'm just going to add this to my outer corner, just to add a little bit of depth. Don't worry, I will blend this out. And then I'm going to take the brush that I was using for the pinks and purples and just use that to blend in the red. I am just going to take a little bit of that pink called Spooky. Again, just use that to blend in the red. So now we have a little bit of depth on the outer corner, which was definitely needed. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with our blending brush and more of the Sublime shade. And we're going to blend this out. Then I'm going to take my clean blending brush and just use that to help a little bit more with the blending. Now I want to do a half cut crease on both sides, and I'm going to use my P. Louise and Moo Mitchell blank canvas paint. I haven't used this in ages because I've been using the Revolution one. I feel like because we use the P. Louise base, we'll use another P. Louise product, but this is amazing. I cannot recommend this enough. Like, it is pricey, but it is so good for cut creases. It's just amazing. It's super thick, stays where you put it kind of thing, doesn't run or bleed, or it's just so good. If you can get it on sale as well, obviously that would be even better. I know P. Louise does a few sales every now and then. I'm gonna go do this off camera and then I'll be right back. Right guys, so I'm back. I've just put my half cut creases on, and guys, I think that is the most even I've ever got them in my life. So for the shimmer, I really want to take this beautiful lilac shimmer called Ethereal. I can never pronounce that name. That word, not name. Ethereal. Someone correct me in the comments because I've got no idea. Right, so I'm going to take this on my Just Up 237. I absolutely used to love using this brush for my shimmers, and I'm just going to put that on there. I'm not going to wet them, just see how they come out. If I wet them, I'll let you know. Okay, so this is the shimmer all on my lid. I did end up wetting it just because I just felt like it's not dry. Obviously it is pigmented when you put it on, but if you want that extra like shimmer effect, definitely suggest wetting them, and then it turns out absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take another shade. I think I'm going to take Covin, which is this pink down here, and I'm going to use that to kind of blend in with the reddy pink shade here. See if that helps with the blending. Then I'm going to go in with this brush that I used the red with and just tap that into the shimmer just so it blends in just that little bit better. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the red, which is called Spellbook, and I'm just going to put that all the way across. And then for my inner corners and brow bone, I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette, which is called Cosmic. It's got quite a peachy undertone, which I feel like it's going to go absolutely amazing with this look. So let's see how pigmented this is. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I'm going to hop off camera, do my lashes and mascara, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Right guys, so I'm back and this is my completed look. For my lashes, I have the Paradox Cosmetics lashes in the style Venom on. These were sent to me, but you know, I'm not being paid to say this or anything like that. These are just a really nice pair of lashes. You'll see like in the close-up. These were actually gifted to me, and I do have a discount code, so if you want to order anything on her website, her name is Tegan, the business owner. She's so lovely. She does actually watch my videos as well, which is so nice. My discount code is ALIX10 if you want to save some money. It's not affiliate or anything, it just helps you get some money off. So yeah, definitely check these out. For my mascara, of course, we're doing an I Heart Revolution video, so I have to use my I Heart Revolution chocolate dip mascara. I think this is sold out at the minute, because a couple of you have told me that you've tried to get your hands on this, but it's sold out. Oh guys, when it comes back in stock, you need to get this. It's just absolutely amazing. It's such a good everyday, like more natural looking mascara. It is amazing. And for £5, what more could you want from a mascara? And then my lips are a lipstick by Maybelline. This is the Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade 30 Romantic. I thought we haven't had, like, I mean, I did have a black lip on in my previous video, but I haven't done a like pink bold lip in a while, so yeah, I thought I'd throw that on, and it goes with my aesthetic today, I guess. I've got a pink top, pink scrunchie, pink eye look. Let's just all go matching today. So yeah, that is my completed look for today. Please let me know if you like it down below in the comments, and now we can finally talk about the I Heart Revolution Love Spells palette. So firstly, absolutely love the packaging. I think they absolutely killed it with this. I'll throw the other palette up here as well just so you can see it, but I just think the packaging is amazing. It's so different to what they normally do. Usually on the front of their palettes they don't really have much going on. It can be quite basic, but this is actually really cute. I love the whole, like, it just looks like someone's drawn all pictures on it. It's so pretty. I love the actual packaging itself, like the cardboard packaging. I think that's so good. Obviously I Heart Revolution's packaging is normally plasticky, so I love this new packaging design. In terms of the actual palette, I really like the colour story in this palette. Pinks, purples, reds, definitely my cup of tea. I love those shades. I do pink eyeshadow like all the time, so I'm a big fan of the shades in here. There are a couple that I feel are a little bit random, I guess. Like these two green shades, I guess if you were to do like a neutral look with the darker brown and the transition up here, maybe you could throw on the green shimmer. But I feel like for a love palette, the greens are just a little bit like the odd one out kind of thing. I would expect more. I just dug my nail in that. I'd expect more like love shades, if that makes sense. But the ones that I used today were absolutely amazing. Super pigmented, really easy to blend. Like I did muck up this side with the blending, but once I put more of the Sublime shade on top and blended it out, guys, they worked absolutely amazing, and I'm really impressed. Even the swatches were so good, and that did reflect on the performance of them as well, because they were amazing. I'm kind of gutted that this is a Halloween palette, because this is most likely going to be limited edition, which means it won't be around for much longer. I just think if you love your like more warm pinky purpley eye looks, you love a bit of red, I think you need to pick this up ASAP, because if it is limited edition, obviously it's not going to be around for much longer. I'm a huge fan of this, and I am gutted it's limited edition, which means I won't be able to use it in a lot of videos after kind of like this Halloween period, and until obviously it runs out of stock. But I really like this palette, and I love the quality of the mattes in here. The shimmer that I use like all on my lid, definitely suggest wetting them just to, you know, get it to its more full potential. You can definitely use it dry, but the more you like blend it out, it kind of shears out the shimmer. So I would definitely recommend wetting it. In terms of quality, I honestly think this is one of the best I Heart Revolution palettes that I've played with, just from how like smooth and almost like velvety the mattes were. They just were really easy to work with. I had no issues whatsoever. I did have a little bit of fallout from the purple shimmer, but I had no fallout from the matte shades. And I just really enjoyed using this palette. There are even like neutrals in here if you wanted to do a more neutral look with like the more gold shimmers. There are a few different looks you can do with this palette. It isn't strictly for like pink and purple looks. But if you're like me and like these types of shades, you are absolutely going to love it. I know it is more expensive than their normal palettes. This is like more on like the normal Revolution price range. But I just think for the quality, it's worth spending that extra bit of money for this palette. And I absolutely love it. Like, I cannot wait to use this again. It is beautiful. Gets a massive thumbs up from me. Highly recommend it. So let me know your thoughts down below, and if you have tried this palette, let me know down below what you think of it. So guys, that pretty much wraps up my thoughts and opinions on the I Heart Revolution Halloween Love Spells palette. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below what you think of this palette. Have you got this? If you've got it, what do you think of it? I'd love to have a chat with you guys down below. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.